thing about this game too, since it is so open world and just like mission after mission, I don't know when I'm gonna stop these things. So y'all might get cliffhangers like a mug. I might not outro the video. I'll outro after every end of every session. But I might just be on this mug playing for 2-3 hours straight, and then boom, episodes will fly. So I guess I can go over there and get an apple. Not really do much with that. Anything in
Revelio?
Let me see. Anything going on? No? Okay. Well, enough exploring in my own room. Let's go ahead and come out here. Oh, wow. I can just bust right in other people's rooms? Man, bump your apple, Nick. I'm walking into other people's rooms stealing their apples. I can't believe they can just let me walk into other dormitories like that. Y'all know what we doing late at night.
Introductions are in order.
Alright, cool. Introduce myself to Imelda, Arminius, and Sebastian. Alright. Well, they're all over the place. What's this thing? Okay.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Oh, they talking about me? Man, did you see how I sorted myself and you magically ended up here?
To think that again.
What are we over here talking about?
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely.
Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying.
I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could.
Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
See, that's why you gotta pick what you about to say. Now she wanna give me the private lessons. You feel me? You seem to know a lot about wizard chess. Do you fly a lot? Let's talk about wizard chess first.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time.
There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Okay. Well, I think that's all we need to learn about her.
Imelda.
So,
Nice meeting you.
Imelda. I'm gonna try to remember names. I'm not good with them, but there's Imelda off the list. I'm tired of turning them things around. It's not doing anything. Who is... Oh, this is ominous.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
Ha! You're definitely in the right house. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here, though I doubt you'll need it.
Hey, my boy Ominous gone. I'm gonna guess he's blind. He's not looking me in my eyes, and his eyes are kind of hazy, so... He might be, or he's just ignoring my presence because he thinks he's better than me. Did you suspect you'd be in Slytherin? Do mermaids appear often in the common room? Let's talk about Slytherin.
Were you
first.
expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
That sounds like they don't like you or something, bro.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Dang, so it's their version of hazing. They
Thank you,
said, go
Ominous.
look for the mermaid.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Hey, bet. We can come. I do Ominous look like a friend, all for real. All right, let's go and talk to this last dude, Sebastian.
Already knew that.
All right, what you over here reading, bro?
Can I help you?
Dang,
Oh.
why you so mean?
You're the new 5th year.
Yeah, change that tone.
I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Who said that? I looked to my left and nobody was there, but alright. Let's go meet with Professor Weasley then. So I guess she is up here by the steps, and we're finally gonna get maybe a mission or something. Stop talking and being friendly. Oh, there she go. What up, Weasley?
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Alright, bet.
This way.
Going. You saying this way, but I'm seeing treasure over here this way. That was chest
I
place.
certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a
Oh,
student.
what the-
Using the guide will
Can I catch
also
up?
train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Revelio.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Alright, alright. I hear you, I hear you.
Do keep up.
I'm keeping up. You ain't moving that through.
Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Okay. So, guide page of the statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The longest Kelpie ever reported was the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Okay, cool. You unlock the field guide challenges. Your progress towards completing challenges appear here. Okay. Field guide challenges is the only way to acquire XP. Oh wow. Okay. So that's the only way to get XP. Increases your power up and level. Your field guide tracks your 1%. Okay. Okay. Field guide pages. Okay. Each challenge has tiers, special rewards that you unlock from them. And rewards. Okay, cool. So basically I get rewards from doing stuff. And locating stuff all over the
Clever,
school.
isn't it?
See if anything's right
Keep
there.
your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside
Okay.
and outside of the castle.
I'll try to look out for him. I mean, I guess that one kind of like flashed at me. Basically, when I enter a new room just to do a Revelio. Oh, okay, I got you.
Revelio.
That's literally what I'm about to do. Oh, damn. Oh, it's right there. That popped up for me. Oh, there's one up here. Let me get to it. Let me get to that treasure chest. At least they made me go up the steps quick. Why can I not run, though? Alright. So there's nothing to our left, but there was a chest here to the right. 61 more coins.
Good timing.
What?
Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. So you discovered a flue flame, fast travel point. Okay, cool. So I push this to open up the map. And then Hogwarts is divided into two main areas. The left side of the map, students, professors live, includes the House and Commons and Great Hall. Select the grand staircase. To continue in this view, I guess those are all the flue flames. Gray flue flames located undiscovered. Okay, cool. The right side of the map is where you find the academic points of interest, including astronomy tower, library, greenhouse, library region. Oh, okay, right there. Professor Weasley has unlocked the central flue flame for me. It's this one right here. And we can push square to travel to. I hope I was supposed to do that. I really hope I was supposed to do that. I was over
And
just
here we
oh.
are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Okay. Well. Now we're in
You
Central
can get
Hall, which is, I guess, where all the
anywhere
other
in the
kids are.
castle quickly from Central Hall.
Sweet. Is that a statue moving?
Always something happening
Hey,
here.
Ruben Dragon.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
She's trying to get me drunk.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Hey, sounds good to me, man. She tried to get me to snitch, though. I ain't 6'9".
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right, you can track available quests from the map. So we'll go and open it up. As the flame locations represents main quests. Completing main quests will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Cool. So I got 2 main quests. Some quests are locked by spell or level requirement. In these cases, you will need to be required level to do them. New spells can be earned by completing professor assignments or as quest rewards. Track a quest. Okay, and then push X to continue. So defend against the dark arts or charms. So Levioso, or I'm gonna go with the one that I actually know how to say. Levioso.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright, cool. So we go to 10 class now, I guess. Quest complete, welcome to Hogwarts. So there's that. Cast Charm Compass. The compass will lead you to... Oh, okay. Sweet. So we got a little XP there. I'm supposed to go through these doors.
Revelio.
I guess I just gotta use Revelio to open the door. Alright, cool. Let's see. I mean, is there anything to do though? Like, I mean, I'm seeing people around. I can't really talk to anybody.
Off on another adventure, are we?
What? Who said that? I guess that thingy did. Alright, let's see what's going on in here.
What in Merlin's name were you thinking, using the family owl to deliver that pitiful attempt at a poem to Beau Battens?
Oh dang, that note was cussing her out. Alright, let's go Revelio. Oh yeah, look at that. See what I tell y'all? Level 2 locked before I can go in there and get that stuff. So we'll have to wait before I'm level 2 to be able to go into that. So let me stop messing around. I'll get to y'all when I get into class, but if I see anything else, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah. Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ah, yes sir, now I get to learn Levioso. There, boom, up, boom. X, X. There we go. I'm just glad I don't gotta do that like movement every time I want to do a spell, bro. I'd be over here getting tore up. So now we got Levioso. I wonder where that's gonna be on my little keypad. Oh, I can lift a feather. Congratulations.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast.
Okay.
See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast.
So now I'm going to get this R2 and circle since it's over there.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
Levioso.
Good.
Bow, bow, bow.
Well done.
Bow, bow, bow. I'm going to just keep smacking that man. When do I stop? Alright, so I'm just supposed to let it fall to the floor.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
So I can't hold it, then I guess I can't use that one, the other one.
Levioso.
Yeah, get up there, boy. Get this butt whooping. Get spanked, get spanked, get spanked, get spanked. Yeah, get up in the air real quick. Yeah, time to get thrown up. Man, I knocked him off. I was about to say, I knocked that boy off the platform. Get spanked. I ain't even take no damage.
For a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Was that praise or shade?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Sweet. I can't wait to get more assignments.
Spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Come on, I'm trying to pick somebody up. Come here, get picked up. How you doing?
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
My boy Sly out here being Sly in more ways than one. You kidding me? Hold on, Sebastian. I'm gonna get to you in a second.
Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Alright. Anybody else want to talk? I talked to everybody else in the class before I get to them.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
Boy, you better get clapped up by some dark wizards. What's up, my brother?
I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Boy, I'm gonna smack you in the back of your head. Boy, you gonna get your little... Bring your head over here, little ghetto. Come on now, you know what we do.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Girl, you little scary ass. I ain't afraid to face nobody. Come here for a second. Can I talk to her real quick before I okay, so nothing from her. Alright, cool. Let's get back to the mission.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Ah, you still trying to get me to snitch, huh? It was. Never used my wand in combat.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Sounds intriguing, sounds suspicious. I'm gonna say intriguing.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested.
Till next time. Okay, cool. So like if I go to my first class, okay, cool. So if I come here, side quests are now available. Alright, cool. So is this the side quest? This is South Wing Grand. Okay, this is the map. Let me go over and click quests. Okay, here we go. So I have those two. Charm. Wait. Okay, so I have that. Cross ones round one. Yeah. I might want to do that first. Yeah, I hit track. So, oh dang, I probably should hit locate on map. Hold on. Let me back out. Okay, there it is. There it is. I see it right here. Is this it? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that one first. Let's go do this. Let's go do this side mission real quick before we get into the mains. Let's run across. Looks like I'm supposed to go up these steps.
We were merely musing on the state of affairs.
What? I don't even know what that man's talking about. Come on now, let me through.